Good evening. Ignorance is an enemy even to its owner. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. 37 new violations reported during inspection visits within local markets in August, NBR announced. The National Bureau for Revenue (NBR) conducted 157 inspection visits within the local markets across the different governorates in the Kingdom of Bahrain during August 2024. These visits are part of the NBR's continuous commitment to enhance the level of business compliance within the local markets and ensuring adherence to all regulations and legislation for the effective implementation of VAT and excise, including the digital stamp scheme. The NBR also aims to monitor the market, provide high levels of protection for consumer rights, combat VAT and excise evasion, and spread awareness on the rightful ways of implementation. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister chaired the weekly cabinet meeting. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, today chaired the weekly cabinet meeting at Gudaibiya Palace. The cabinet noted that the success of the by-elections in the first constituency of Maharashtra Governorate, noting the widespread participation witnessed. The cabinet expressed its thanks to the candidates and the voters who performed their national duty by supporting the kingdom's long-standing democratic and development process. In this regard, the cabinet expressed its hopes that the kingdom achieves its far-reaching aspirations for the benefit of all. Youth Minister chaired Youth Empowerment Committee meeting. Jawan bin Najib Tawfiqi, Minister of Youth Affairs, chaired a meeting of the Youth Empowerment Committee. The minister highlighted the committee's crucial role in advancing initiatives that empower young people and help develop their skills across various sectors. She underscored the need to integrate youth priorities into strategic plans across both sectors. NIHR chairman commended Bahrain's democracy efforts, urges AI governance. Ali Ahmed Al-Darazi, chairman of the National Institution for Human Rights (NIHR), commended His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's ongoing support for democracy through a comprehensive development process that established a state based on institutions and the rule of law. On the International Day of Democracy, themed around AI governance, Al-Darazi stressed the NIHR's role in monitoring Bahrain's adherence to international agreements on democracy. He called for efforts to mitigate the risks of AI, particularly its potential to spread misinformation which could harm democracy and peace. He also emphasized the need for local and international cooperation to protect future generations. Now we shall go for a short commercial break. Welcome back. Bahrain hosted forum on promoting tolerance in education. Bahrain hosted a forum on promoting tolerance and acceptance in educational institutions, organized by the Arab Bureau of Education for the Gulf States (ABEGS) in collaboration with the Ministry of Education. The event was attended by Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Juma, Minister of Education and Chairman of the Higher Educational Council, Dr. Mohammed Muthair Al Sharija, Director of the Gulf Arab States Educational Research Center, along with ministry officials, experts and specialists from member states in curriculum development and social studies. In his opening remarks, the Minister of Education praised the initiatives of ABEGS and stressed the significance of the forum in highlighting the need to transform educational institutions into spaces of tolerance, coexistence and dialogue. His Majesty the King attended Al-Mawlid Al-Nabawi celebration. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa attended a celebration marking the anniversary of the Prophet's birth at the Sakhir Palace Mosque after the afternoon prayer. The event was attended by Their Highnesses the King's sons, senior members of the royal family, the Chairman of the Shura Council, the Speaker of the Council of Representatives, ministers, members of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs and scholars. Dr. Sheikh Rashid bin Mehmed Al Hajiri, Chairman of the Sunni Endowments Council, delivered a sermon reflecting on Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, life and teachings. He prayed for His Majesty the King's health and for continued security and prosperity for Bahrain. Floods claim more lives as torrential rain pounds Central Europe. The death toll from flooding in Central Europe rose to 8 on Sunday as thousands of people were evacuated from their homes in the Czech Republic following the days of torrential rain that caused rivers to burst their banks in several parts of the region. A low-pressure system named Boris has triggered downpours from Austria to Romania, leading to some of the worst flooding in nearly 3 decades in hard-hit areas in the Czech Republic and Poland. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.